he's not exactly the strongest of head coaches so far to this point. He hasn't exactly exuded a level of confidence.
He should have
that
been ready
would
for
tell
that.
you he is fully in command of everything to do with this team. And he did that to himself by saying things like Alex Van Pelt is head coach offense. Way to strip yourself of some power when you do things like that. That was not a great idea on his part.
I know, but he likes delegating. He likes to tell people what to do. And everybody has a title. Like, he's big on titles. That was one thing in his press conference when he first got the gig.
Yeah, Alex
I'm big on titles.
has a title,
Work for
offensive
something.
coordinator.
He should let it stand for itself. I agree with you on this. And he should have been ready for, like, who picks the starter. He should have been ready for that question. It should be me. I'm the head coach. Elliott does a fantastic job supplying me with players.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're all on the same page of understanding. I heard scheme was brought into it too. Elliott Wolf should understand the scheme. If you're running a fast defense and you want to play smaller and you want to play more guys down in the box and you want to have more guys like Marte Mapu and you're going to be more big nickel and you're going to play 4 safeties at the same time, the damn GM should understand the scheme. I've heard people rip this like, why should the GM know the scheme? He is a football guy.
Well, he's got to know what kind of
He's
talent.
got to dictate what kind of tight end do I want. Do I want big meathead tight ends or do I want H-backs? Or do I want a fullback?
But the GM should not be saying, you know what? We should go and play 4 safeties.
Nope.
Not your job.
But you supply him the 6 safeties that he wants and let the head coach pick from them. Head coach dictates who plays. That's what it should be. Jerod just said
All
it's
right,
me.
well, back to
My
quarterbacks
decision, yeah.
in this decision-making process. Thugger's saying he wants Drake Maye. I wouldn't go that far. What I would say is that one of the parts he mentioned there, which is the guy wanted it to be a competition. He is probably looking at the lack of first-team reps for Drake Maye over the course of the summer and questioning if that was the right thing. But now he's got to act on that, and maybe he did, and that's why Drake Maye got the lousy 3 snaps that he got yesterday in practice. Is that AVP just throwing him a bone? Just basically saying, yeah, see, I got him some reps. There you go. You happy now?
No, I think they're shifting out of preseason football into getting ready for game planning for football. Like I said, what, you're just going to roll this out on Cincinnati week? Reps? Dictate reps? No, this is sort of a process. You ease into it. And I think AVP's easy.
I think their process sucked.
Well,
I think their process was lame.
Yeah, that's their plan. Then they wanted to slow play the rookie, slow play him from day one. This was not a competition. Okay, we all know that.
Why not?
What?
What's the good reason for it not being a competition?
I don't know.
While the head coach kept telling us it was. The head coach kept saying it was, which proves this point.
Maybe they felt he's not
Why
ready.
didn't the head coach just make it a competition? You're the guy in charge.
The problem
Stop
is
delegating to a guy who will be thrown to the streets if it doesn't work this year.
Yes.
Sorry. I don't know why people get their back up about Alex Van Pelt and when I talk about the possibility of him getting fired after a year. This happens in the league frequently. The first guy to go, the OC. Get him out. Right? Sacrificial lamb is the offensive
we're not used to
coordinator.
that around here.
And, it's been a long time.
I know.
Think
I mean,
forget.
it's been stability at that. Bills let him run the offense.
I know. I think people forget how this league sort of operates.
Charlie ran the offense. Billy O ran the offense. Josh ran the offense. And Bill stayed out.
This league blows out OCs all the time, right? And so you've got a situation where he'll be the first guy to go. But Jerod Mayo ultimately will be judged in large part on the success or failures of Drake Maye. They're attached at the hip. So he should be more invested and should be stronger on getting this kid a real opportunity to get ready to start whenever that is. Doesn't have to be week 1, doesn't have to be Cincinnati. Doesn't have to be September or October. But whenever that is, he's got to make sure that everybody on his staff is fully invested in putting in a lot of work now, even if you're not going to see the reward for that work for weeks, months, or even a year.
And I think we're in the midst of sort of a change that's taken place. Where 2 weeks ago, he's hell-bent on. Jacoby's going to be his starter. Jacoby's going to be his guy. And all of a sudden, Drake's not ready yet. These guys haven't taken snaps out of huddles. It's the whole professional operation. We got to get him up there. I don't want him to be complacent as number 2. I want him to want to be the starter. And I think that last week's game gave him a little confidence, and now the terms have changed a little bit. He's 100% ready to handle all that, processing the play, getting in and out of the huddle, looking at the game clock, understanding personnel. Like that whole operational standpoint. That's all changed in a matter of 2 weeks here. And now you're up against it to where, holy crap, our reps are few and limited here as we approach our third preseason game, and then we're into game plan week. So I can't give him 100% of the reps and get him ready, but I like the progress he's made. We're still going with Jacoby, but damn it, if Jacoby goes down or struggles, he's ready. I think that's where we're heading here.
Alternate theory. Alex Van Pelt in recent days has realized he may have screwed himself by banking on Jacoby Brissett. And banking on Jacoby Brissett being able to function within this offense, when he looks around the offense, he realizes, oh, Elliott Wolf not only screwed this team by not getting NFL-level tackles,
right?
He hosed me. Yeah. He screwed up this whole plan for me. Jacoby Brissett is not the most mobile of quarterbacks. Jacoby Brissett doesn't exactly get the ball out quick, by the way, when he drops back. He's got a big windup. The delivery can be a little bit slow.
We've known that since he was a rookie.
Right? I mean, that's been part of his game. And Alex Van Pelt wasn't really factoring all of that in, and he might realize, oh, crap, this is going to blow up on me in the first month. I've got to get this kid ready because I'm going to need him, and I know that he is better suited to be on the run, making plays, off platform, all of that, the stuff that Drake Maye actually really likes.
Yep. And when you go to like these sheets and this PPF stuff, and when you rank players and quarterbacks, like honestly, where's Jacoby Brissett ranked? Is he like 25th, 26th? Is he 32?
He's in the bottom 10.
Yeah. Is he that, or is he more really a really, really freaking good backup, but probably ranked around 40s if we're realistic here?
Oh, I'm just saying, if you were ranking the starters that are currently in the league, I'm counting him as one, and I know he's in the bottom 10.
He's kind of been handed and gifted this job. Like, he's played himself into this opportunity.
So what you're asking is, are there better backups in the league who are currently backing up, not starting?
To your theory.
Probably.
Maybe we thought the ceiling was a little more than what it is with him.
I mean, I thought he was the perfect guy because I knew it would fail, and then they would have a chance to put the kid in, but they would buy themselves time. The problem is the timeline with this offensive line looks like it's going to get accelerated.
How's Vidarian Lowe from yesterday? You got a little nick, right?
He wasn't out there.
Yeah.
Well, he got hurt.
Ken Wallace got put in there. You got another rookie thrown into left side tackle.
Wallace has apparently played well this week in practice. We haven't been there, so we don't know. But I'll tell you, everyone's really down on Brissett all of a sudden. It's a bad week. Bad week.
So who do you want making the decision ultimately?
Jerod Mayo. Jerod Mayo should be telling Alex Van Pelt what to do.
Period.
How he should be spending the time in practice, how those snaps should be divided up, and he's the guy who makes the call. Now, that's not to say you take all decision-making away from Alex Van Pelt. It's perfectly appropriate to rely on your OC and his expertise, which he has more of than Jerod Mayo.
Tough decision.
And have a conversation and include him in that and hear him. But ultimately, you've got to be the man in charge.
Yeah. You're getting to the point now where you're accelerating and you're getting close to. You got to make really tough decisions now. That's a big decision. You know, the emphatically getting behind one guy because you instill confidence in one and you lose it in the other. And he said it from day one. Elliot and I we think alike. We're hand in hand in everything we do. But there's going to be times where the bleep's going to hit the fan, and we're going to have to get through that. He knows it. And this is starting to become one of those things. It should be on him, though. He's the head coach. He's the guy you picked to make those tough decisions. There's only 32 of them in this league. He's one of them. You know, is he a defensive-minded head coach? Sure. That's why he said AVP is the head coach of the offense.
Well, that's what scares me about.
How many coordinators has Mike Tomlin brought in? Does he coach offense or Ben Roethlisberger? No, but he has a feeling of Ben's the guy. Or, damn it, when they play, am I going to pick Russ or am I going to pick Justin Fields? That's Mike Tomlin's decision. It's not the GM. It's not the OC. I don't even know who the OC is in Pittsburgh this year. They change him every damn year. That should be Jerod Mayo's decision. He's a smart guy. He knows what to do. So, give it to him.
I'm not sure he does.
Really?
I'm not sure he's got enough control right now.
We'll see.
I believe that he's a smart guy.
Got to work through it.
But being smart and being assertive are two different things. And I would like for him to be more assertive and really take control of this and really be more hungry for the power. Less willing to delegate right now. Take charge, man. Take charge. If you want a competition, make it a competition. Do it. You have the power to do that. That's why they named you head coach, not Alex Van Pelt.
Hey, if you like that clip, check out more videos from Zolak and Bertrand right here. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.